What up, tribe? It's your girl Raji, and I want to welcome you to my podcast, The Kush Concierge, Something for the People, where the evolved hustlers come learn more about hoodoo, tarot, astrology, and a little bit of everything in between. I hope you guys are doing well today, and anybody who's in the path of Hurricane Helene, I pray you guys are safe and are able to, get back on solid ground ASAP. I saw Atlanta briefly on social media, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I just pray you guys are doing well, and again, able to shift through this energy that Mother Nature is bringing through the South and the Caribbeans and everywhere in between at this particular time. I feel like this is like a clearing though, but before I get into all of that, if you're new here, welcome to the tribe. I appreciate you for sliding through. If you're an OG, thank you for continuing to engage with my content. If the message resonates in any way with you guys, or if you want to have some sort of discussion, there is a comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know, if this is something that you resonate with, or maybe you want to know more about a certain topic. Let me know. I have a list of things that I know I want to talk about this season, but I am kind of since it's been like this harvest season and we're still maneuvering through retrogrades and eclipses, I've been kind of like freeballing it, if you will. With certain topics. It's just been a really heavy energy. It's been a real heavy energy lately as we're like clearing out a lot of like previous timelines. What is it? On the 2nd, a new eclipse in Libra before the new moon is coming through. And I know we all feel that pressure somewhat from our spirit team to honor ourselves and continue to move forward as we get ready to experience all the greatness that we deserve. That's how I see it, But right before a shift, there's always like a dramatical ass test to see if you really about what you say about. And I feel like that's what a lot of us are experiencing right now. So the energy's just been really fucking heavy. The year of 8, the year of Saturn in Pisces, is a lot of inner work. It's a lot of deep diving. It's a lot of reviewing and working with, the part that you played in your own suffering in terms of staying places that you shouldn't have been staying, I feel like we do a lot of kind of mirroring and deflecting to a lot of other energies. Like, oh, you did this to me, you did that to me. And there are some like lightweight ass, no, not even lightweight, like heavyweight ass, like evil people out there. Don't get me wrong. I feel like as a collective, we probably came across some like dead ass, like low down people over time that have shifted the trajectory of the paths that we thought we were gonna be walking down. Like, I know personally, we like since COVID, since I made this shift, it was almost like I decided that I was going to walk down this spiritual path. I decided, and at the time, like, I don't even feel like I was not as advanced as I am in hoodoo and spirituality as I am right now. And this is a long journey, so overstand it. People be like, oh, you haven't been doing it this long, you haven't been doing it that long. Like, you could have been something in the previous like timeline, you feel me, and now you picking back up where you left off, and you're just kind of waking up to who you are and who you were basically, and now you're fulfilling that contract. And I feel like a lot of us are going through that as well. When I generally do these ancestor readings for my clients, I'm seeing a pattern of high priestesses. I'm seeing a pattern of like beginners and starters, in terms of not like just beginner journey. I mean like being the first in your lineage to do something, or being the one that is supposed to head something off, and maybe like in a previous timeline you were kind of stopped. So I don't know where you guys are in your journeys of like evolution, and what your what your specialty is. Let me put that like that. I don't know what your specialty is, but whatever it is, I feel like it must be carrying some heavy ass weight for your generation, for your lineage, because a lot of us have come through and it's like we are looking for support. We're looking for this foundation from our like elders or, some of our elevated ancestors, because I'm not going to say all, and we're not getting that, or that likeness isn't there. We have nothing to really compare it to, and I think we don't have anything to compare it to because we're the ones who like started that shit off. You know what I'm saying? So whatever your specialty is, you 9 times out of 10, you're probably one of the only and first, and now you kind of cycle back through to finish the job, if you will. So that energy has been particularly heavy because, not only just speaking on relationships and love, a lot with business comes from our previous timelines as well, or like family, a lot comes in those timelines as well, is shining through. And that Pisces and that Libra energy is really about balancing it out and what's fair, what's right, what's wrong. Let's, do a fucking deep dive. Because before you can actually ascend further and do what you came here to do, you can't. You got to deal with the blockages. You got to deal with the faulty foundation. You got to deal with clearing out all that negative ass sludge that you've been plagued with all this time. And like, this is what the fuck is going on. Like, this is what we're doing, essentially, like deconstructing, changing, being pioneers. Like I said, I myself, I've noticed, like I'm talking to a lot of warriors in their lineages. I'm talking to a lot of high priestesses or people who, I don't want to say priestess. I've had a few male clients, but again, my clientele is mostly female. So yeah, I'm talking to a lot of that. Like those are usually my people. I'm talking to people who bring change into their lineage usually. So it's been interesting. I'm gonna say it's been interesting. I ain't gonna be negative about it because I do feel like at some times, we are at this point where Jupiter and Gemini is like your thoughts become things. So I feel like we got to kind of look at these situations like, okay, you're being fought as hard as you are because you got something to carry out. You got something significant to be doing. And not only are you being tested for your agility and your strength, because, that's what it is to be a warrior. That's what it is to be a true leader. But, none of that shit is easy on any level. I feel like you also are being tasked, and a light is on you, and people who don't, energies, I ain't gonna say people, energies that just don't want you to be doing that shit because it destroys the status quo, are also honing in on you as well. So that shit is it is an interesting feeling, jarring most days. So shout out to everybody who pushing through. Shout out to everybody. Make sure, you guys are getting your rest. You're building your confidence. And I'm just saying this off of me splitting the decks with an oracle deck about the feels. Stay confident. Get your rest. Take your time and really rebuild yourself because, you're going somewhere in this frequency, this timeline that you've never been before. So you relearning, you know what I'm saying? And if you are faced with a whole bunch of people who are used to doing the same thing and that's what's comfortable for them, and you are almost like holding up a fucking mirror, that shit, they take offense to that. It gets aggressive. Trust me, I know. 11:33 on the time stamp. Y'all know about my numerology. But yo, so that shit being wild, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait. I don't know about y'all, but I cannot wait. But anything you're working on right now, continue to just refine it. I do have guides and stuff on the website that you guys can use, journals, even though we're done with the Artist Way by Julia Cameron to remove like creative blockages and whatnot, she suggests even at the book to continue, at the end of the book, to continue to write in your journals, your morning pages for still like 90 days. I'm ashamed to say I have not finished Women Who Run Wolves just yet. For whatever reason, I haven't. I be going with the flow with certain shit. I haven't finished that yet. That's why I haven't done a tribe talk about it. But let's what I was saying, I got all over the place. But listen, y'all. When I got to, like, I wasn't even, and this, I guess this is how I should know that, like, my purpose is big, and you should know this too, because when you experience, like, attacks from all ends, like, you know you're headed to do something significant, you headed to do something great, like, you must have a place in history that's gonna be significant, like you're gonna incite some type of change. Because before I even got heavy in this shit, like I was just doing like the norm. You know, when people first get started on their spiritual journey, like they just be meditating. I was in my meditation, I was doing my yoga, I decided I wanted to eat clean, just like real simple shit, you know. I always like knew I had a gift, but like in terms of my practices, I was still watching, you know, regular church. I wasn't all out there, you know, etc. like I am now. I was like in this is the very beginning, and they knew all the time. And I felt like immediately when they realized this shit, they went into defense. Like they went crazy. Because I look back on certain instances, and I don't know if you had certain interactions with like family, friends, lovers, business partners, etc. I look back on certain shit and I be like, damn, you ain't even have to go that hard. Like, whoa. So I don't know if you want to take it as a badge of honor, like a stripe, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I must really be something, you know, if you're going to be doing all of this. Because if I was a nothing and a nobody, baby, you wouldn't even be paying no attention. You write me off as just another fool and keep going on about your business. But seeing as though collectively, you know, that's not what these people have been doing with us, I'd suffice to say we are here to do something significant. We here to do something significant. So, you know, as encouragement or whatever, just stay the course, stay committed, stay loyal to your journey and your purpose, because the harder they try to make it, the more you should know, like, oh yeah, this is what the fuck I was supposed to be doing. Because if I wasn't shit, you wouldn't even be concerned with me for real. Now, I don't even want to go on the end of like God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. Like I don't even want to get off into that. I just feel like if people see that you got a light on you, if you got something you should be doing and you've resisted, you've had certain trials and tribulations, you know, because free will is always at play. So I get the quote, but then again, I'm like, free will is at play. And accountability, there are a lot of red flags and a lot of instances where I let my ego or I let my codependence like stand in the way of me realizing certain things, you know, not, you know, obviously there's foundational things that we have to work with too, but I'm big at this point about making sure I acknowledge like, hey, okay, so the same mistakes don't get made, because you can't continue to lean into them same storylines for the rest of your life, you know what I'm saying? Because at a certain point, it is just you versus you. It gets to that point. So yeah, what else I wanted to talk about today? Just in general, that Cardi B and Offset shit crazy. I have definitely, boy, the stories I could tell. The stories I could tell, but I see a lot of women online, like being a wife, being a mother, being like a single parent, how men's minds, patriarchy works. And, you know, I don't speak very much about like certain things because, baby, when I get to talking, that shit really gonna ruin some people's lives, and I'm being very intentional about how I handle my situation because, baby, Risa Tisa ain't got shit on this situation. However, I will say that like that shit is so true. That shit is so true. I've been married, and like he was a fucking mess. Like he was very spiteful, very hateful. He didn't do just because, just because. You know what I'm saying? um, he looked like a square. I've been on both extremes. I've been with a person that I was married, I was a mom, I waited to get married to have a child, etc. I've been on the extreme of being with a person that was not, up to society standards as like the greatest guy, and wayward soul, if you will, if I'm being honest. And had a baby out of wedlock, and it was like, to either extreme, like if it ain't shit, it just ain't shit. It be the person, you feel me? And we also be learning lessons, we also be, had dealing with shadows through people that come into our lives. So that's the part where it's like accountability with the situation. But shit, baby, I got my tubes tied and motherfucking burnt after the second one. I love my kids dearly, but I was like, oh no, won't be no more. Won't get me. Won't get. You will not continue to do this to me. And like the energy just behind me having a child, each time was just not well received, even by my family unit. Like they were real weird about it. Even when I was married, they was on some shit like, why'd you have kids? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like my take on it might be with this Capricorn moon energy I got. I'm choosing carefully how I come across because it might be a little cold-blooded in some people's eyes. But I have dealt with some of the most dark spirits in terms of long-term relationships and having kids with people. I've dealt with some very dark-spirited ass people, handlers, if you will. And, you got to be mindful, honey. Whew. That shit, putting it mildly, you got to be mindful. People be really real deal out here on assignment. They be dealing with their own demons. And they take that shit out on you, and it could get away, baby. It could get away. And when you link yourself up to folks, and they bloodlines and they families, and you gotta work through it with your kids with that shit as well, so it could get tricky. So in terms of Cardi B, I just feel like she's going through a point where she's just like, fuck it, I could do bad by my damn self. But the way he came off, and he was just like, oh, like, you being a baby mama, you my baby mama, I won. Like, people be feeling like that. Like, even if they ain't fucking rich, men be feeling like that. It's pathetic. Like, and I have been in a position where I was very successful. I was, getting to a point in my life where I was stable with or without a partner. And I feel like those are the moments when, like, flies to shit, they came in, and I know for a fact a lot of things were intentionally done because really, so I get it. I get where Cardi B coming from, and I get the discourse now among the feminines about what's going on with relationships and being a mother and being a wife and being a baby mama and being like all of that shit. Like, I so get it. I get it, man. We be out here, but there is a demographic of men. I'm telling you, it's some evil ass people out here in this world. Hear me and hear me good. It's some evil ass people out here in this world. And if they see your light and they become envious, they become jealous, it doesn't matter the gender. They will, like, try to keep their foot on your neck and tear you down. Like, I could go into so many conversations, that I have proof. Like, it's not some shit I'm imagining, of people, being intentionally fucked up, intentionally trying to destiny swap with me and pass it on to new partners, intentionally telling people, oh yeah, she's done, she's over. Like, saw me at the height of my career, saw me being able to care for myself and coming into my life on purpose to take and tear me down, and to, feeling as though they left me for dead, and coming in and checking to see, is she still down on the ground? Well, if she's not still down on the ground, let me do a little bit more. Like, and I don't know if these people know they evil or not. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I laid my hands on people and I've touched them and it's darkness, nothing's there. And there's no soul there. So sometimes, like, I be realizing, like, people just be on assignment. Nothing's there. Some people have sold their souls a long time ago. And, if you're not an empath, or you're not, like, a person who has that gift of sight and seer, like, sometimes you catch that shit a little bit too late. I feel like in my case, I was just... it's a mirage of shit. I don't think it's just one single thing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to live up to societal standards, not wanting to look like a failure, or look like unwanted, or like you made mistakes. So you hold on to shit because you don't want to appear a certain type of way. Not wanting to raise your kids without a parent, even though the other parent is a bad person, so it don't really fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a mirage of things that we have to work through over time. And some women just stay, you know what I'm saying? Comfortability. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit ain't worth it. And once you realize, like, the money's not worth it, the idea of a 2-parent household not working, because it's like, what are you teaching your kids at the end of the day? What are you teaching your daughters? What are you teaching your sons? And that's something I had to learn, you feel me? Like, I don't feel like that's something that I picked up on immediately. I had my first child, like, when I was 20. I was very fucking young. I got married when I was 19. So I don't think I knew shit. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I didn't know shit. And I was doing something because I was ready to get away from, like, my situation. And I made a choice that, honestly, I probably wouldn't have made if my circumstances with my family had been different, I probably would have never did that shit. And I would tell my children, like, don't rush to get married, don't rush have no children, don't rush and do that shit, because nothing's guaranteed. And then, people pretend, men play the long game. I mean, if I got some men listening, men play the motherfucking long game, baby. You won't know a person for years. You'll catch little glimpses of, certain flags, but they are goal-oriented creatures. And once they've reached a goal, that's when you start seeing their ass for who they are. I'm talking in an umbrella, almost in general. But there are, like, so many detailed stories I could give. Like, when they say you don't know a person till you get pregnant by them, till you live with them, till you travel far out with them, till you sick, till you, like, certain life changes happen and you see people for who they are. It is crazy. It's insane. Then you got, like, some men that are overly dedicated to their families to the point where they just can't even fucking see straight. They don't care right or wrong. They're dedicated to their moms. They're dedicated to their sisters. They're dedicated to their family. Like, oh, we in this, right or wrong. But in the same breath, they are, like, not doing right by their children, or not realizing that they're letting down the people that they brought into this world by being dedicated to the dysfunction that they have in their families. Like, they don't be seeing that shit. And a lot of shit is just ingrained, man. Lots of things are ingrained. And coming out on the other side, in Cardi B's situation, like, when you wake up, or you kind of, You look out at life and you be like, hold the fuck up. So you dealing with, which I imagine right now, you know what I'm saying, she dealing with her own guilt for how she betrayed herself and her children and wasted her fucking time, because you can't get time back. Then she got to deal with what the general public think. Then she got to deal with her folks think. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, her own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, as a woman, then she just had that baby too. So that's like, what the fuck? And then you got people like, well, this is her third child. Maybe she didn't want to get rid of her child. Everybody's not for that. Maybe she thought it would work. Maybe she thought, like, you know, you got feelings involved. You got cords that need to be cut. So, you know, grace. Give grace. Give fucking grace. Shit. Give grace. Because give grace and just allow people to process themselves and their emotions the best way that suits them. How about that? How about that out for size? Because like I said, she dealing with heavy elements. Then she's a public figure. Like, shit, I know I'm regular degler. We're regular people, you know. And I say regular, I mean not that amount of fame, you know what I'm saying, where people know your name and can see your face and know who you are and all up in your business every day. And you see what we go through. So just imagine, you know. So she like, you know, people criticizing her for getting online and being like, and so what, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna talk about this shit. And I had one of them moments when I went through my little situation year before last, when I just got so fucking tired and I got online and I went the fuck off. Like, bitch, I'm finna embarrass your motherfucking ass. And I didn't care. And it was like, so many people climbed in my fucking inbox and was like, are you okay? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I knew that, like, anyway, I ain't gonna even get into it. But what I will say is, you know, we as women are reaching a point where we're realizing for another shift in timelines that certain shit just ain't working. Certain shit just means nothing. Like, I just got to the point in my journey where I realized, like, I skip past the wife, skip past the baby mama shit, and now I'm to the point in my journey after the most recent, like, bullshit that I had to put up with. Fuck all that co-parenting shit. Fuck that. Fuck preserving your image because you're a horrible fucking person. Like, you preserving they image and they tearing your ass down. So we go through phases, you know what I'm saying, at times. And a lot of that shit is deep rooted. It go way back to our parents, our grandparents, you know. It's generational for sure. Working through it, processing, like, wow. So I don't regret a thing, though. You know, I don't regret anything, because even the most recent events, I don't regret it, because I feel like had that situation not happened, I probably would still be like, oh, you know, I still want you to be like this great parent. And, you know, so I don't regret my spirit team showing me that shit, because at the end of the day, I'm like, now I know they, like, you suck on every fucking level. Like, thank you. And I'm freed from that bond. I'm freed. That cord is cut, severed, because it's like, I know now it doesn't fucking matter. At your core, you are just a terrible, dark-spirited ass person. And that whole, like, but, you know, you want to have this big family, you want to have this and that. Well, I know now, you know, trial and error like a motherfucker, you know, experience as a motherfucker. I know now, like, you know, fuck your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. People are people. You know what I'm saying? People be people and people be individuals. Like, fuck all that other shit. You know? And the best thing you could do for your legacy, your own self, is to stand up for yourself, have self-worth, and honor yourself. And that's how you teach your kids, you know what I'm saying, how to be better, how to be, a woman. My thing is I have to teach my daughter how to be a woman. I have to teach her what, she learned by seeing and wasn't no way in hell. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's where Cardi B is right now, to be honest. Like, she probably like, hell fucking no. Because her daughter is getting old enough to see shit. Kids be knowing, man. That disrespect. That to the left edge shit. And what he said online is going to be there forever. Forever. And even for the niggas and the men, that's not online, like, you do shit in front of your children, please believe me, your kids are watching. Like, my daughter can give a detailed account. Emotions, thoughts, feelings, what she thought was going on, what was really going on, man. Y'all think these children don't be processing and knowing? Baby, they do. So, do I feel like your children will eventually know who's bad and who's good or for them? Yes, they can. Will they know when they're being lied to? Can they tell your emotions? Yes. At a young age. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even talking about teenagers and, young. So she just probably got to the point where she was like, shit, I don't want my children to grow up thinking this shit cool. And now she got to deal with herself and deal with others. And that's life, But I feel like we're going through that because of the transits right now are, like, screaming at the divine feminines to, like, get their shit. Like, come on. Honor yourself. Respect yourself. Release these ties on all fucking levels, not just men. Like, and especially if you got people looking up to you, like, wondering and clocking your moves and studying you and emulating themselves after you children, younger sisters and cousins, like, they're watching. They're fucking watching. But most importantly, you got to look yourself in the damn mirror. Let's start there. Look yourself in the fucking mirror. So I do feel like, the conversations are necessary. Babies don't change shit. Marriage changes nothing. As a matter of fact, sometimes they act worse. Long-term relationships, partnerships, they don't matter. It's all in the person, their roots, who they are at their core. That's what fucking matters. So just as long as they take to show themselves you, shit, I be trying to look at their chart. I said I would never mess with another man without knowing his birth chart. Oh, you won't believe in woo-woo and you don't want to show me that shit? Well, guess what, bitch? Then we can't be close. Because I need to know. I need to know what your relationship like. I need to know what your relationship like with your parent. I need to know what's going on, baby. I need to know before I invest a slither of a second on your fucking ass, okay? Before I waste a smile on your ass. I need to know. And if you don't want me to know, then you can take your ass home. For real. So I think that's where we are now. Pisces, leaving out of delusion. Libra, what's fair, what's right, balancing out our relationships. Like, energetically, can y'all see what's going on right now? Like, I felt like I told y'all last season, I feel like spirit, like, before you get to the point of you being able to walk in your purpose, like, step into your time span, before you get to that, you're gonna have to really do some inner work and elimination. And that's where we are right now, like, forcibly, almost. Like, me stepping into spirituality exposed a lot of energies around me, not just relationships. Like, romantic relationships, it exposed a lot. Like, it opened my eyes to a lot. I was like, oh, shit. Like, god damn, what was I tolerating? What was I dealing with? What is wrong with you people? Most importantly, what was wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, how was I able to resonate for so long? And that's not everybody. Like, so please, if you listening, you know what I'm saying, and you was in my past or whatever, just know, like, some people I just grew out of, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this because we was on different spectrums, we was on different journeys, and it was really hard for me to release those relationships, release those partnerships. But I had to walk the fuck away because this is my path, this is my destiny, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and I don't need I don't need your projections, I don't need your situation impeding on what I'm doing, what I'm trying to build for myself internally after being broken down for so long. And that was a very hard choice to make. Like, make no mistake. Make no mistake, that was a very hard choice to make. So I'm just to the point where I'm just like, okay, if I don't do this shit, I'm gonna fucking burst. And you are trying to keep me small because you feel small, So maybe in another timeline, people will do their work and we can reconnect. Maybe not, But fuck it, we ball, right? But that's what's going on in the universe right now, y'all. And the energy is heavy, and the hurricanes are coming and clearing energy and cleansing and destroying and tearing down so that we can like rebuild and see shit for what it is. Like, whoa, talk about the blinders being ripped the fuck off. Like, baby, from COVID to now, I don't know about y'all, but I've been like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And every couple months, like, my gifts just like get stronger. So I'm just like, whoa, like, this is crazy. And it's jarring and it's isolating and it's like lonely, but it's because you were fitting into a standard or quota that you really shouldn't have been doing. You know what I'm saying? Not to say, everybody's not going to be a person that does this for a living. Okay, like, you might just be here to heal the world in terms of, your artistic gifts or whatever your business may be. So everybody's not here to do this for a living. I know that. But again, your spiritual journey is still very much significant. Very much. And I'm going to go ahead on and go out on a limb and say most people who listen to me, they do have a significant purpose. At first I did feel like I was just talking to, just the people in the world, But I feel like people that gravitate to me are women, are high priestesses, are people who are here to serve out a significant purpose spiritually. Now, what that might be, that's yet to be discovered unless, we look at your chart and, we go on your seeking mission here. But definitely there's a significance. There's something to be done. There's something to be, handled. At the end of the day, Spirit brought you here for a reason. Period. But, baby, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. There's a book that needs to be written, but, baby, it's going to take a lot of gardening. Baby, it's gonna be a lot of gardening that has to happen, because you be like, I look back on certain shit and I be like, damn, did that really happen? Yes, bitch, that shit really happened. People really crazy. Spirit really be testing your gangster. Like, are you for real? This shit is not sunshine and rainbows. And I have been putting out like little rituals and things y'all can do and certain shit like that, but I really have been pacing myself with that shit because I'm trying to make sure I'm in a place where I feel comfortable, because people are really fucking psycho. Like, and clocking your moves, and I'm like, am I ready? My protection work is top tier, like chef's kiss. But, like, bitch, are you ready? To let a person know what that real deal is. Like, for real? I don't know. But, yo, that's just my thoughts. Obviously, I'm listening to Spirit and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Because if you, on my Patreon, I'm putting out information. But on, like, a wider scale, like how people be on TikTok and be like, oh, look what I'm doing, on my daily routine, and I know I'm supposed to do that, like, in some degree. I'm just trying to figure out where it all fits. like how, like, struggling with that. That's one of my things. Because, bitch, I don't need you to be knowing exactly how I do my routine, because you might decide that you want to play with me, and I don't got time. I don't got time. So, that's a me thing. But if you do join my Patreon, I do still put stuff up. It's just, I know I'm supposed to create content. I know I am. Like, more widely known content. Then I feel like all the messages are out right now, and there's a little battle in the spiritual community of how much do you share? What do you share? Who do you share it with? Like, they got a whole discourse around that going on right now. And I'm like, baby, we is in a different time span. Things are different. So that's a workaround, I guess. I'll let y'all know more when I figure it out. I don't claim to know everything. I am too a spirit having a human experience, and I ain't woke completely all the way up, in this little journey yet. I'm like still kind of like, testing out a theory, so you speak, you know what I'm saying? But I'll let y'all know, shit. Comment, let me know, shit. You know something I don't know, let me know, shit. Okay. Always a student, no shame in that. Anybody who claim they know every fucking thing, run from them. Because we all living from different perspectives. We all are having different experiences. So some shit you went through in a certain way, maybe I didn't quite go through it that way. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Feel me? Feel what I'm putting down? I hope so. Anyway, today is Friday, ruled by our girl Venus, and Venus is very much giving us a third quarter moon in Leo, enhancing creativity, long-term plans, tapping into your childlike nature and imagination. You are tapping into third quarter energy, which again is you removing obstacles, neutralizing your enemies, removing harm, and removing decrease. I don't know if energetically y'all see what the universe is putting down, but baby, it's putting it down for you right in your face. Right in your face. Leo rules the crown chakra. We've been getting heavy downloads lately about covering our crown, anointing your crown, protecting your crown. Follow suit. Follow fucking suit. Especially if you are very in tune and spiritually gifted, follow suit. Okay? I just gotta start being procrastinating about it. I've been talking to y'all about it for weeks, so I know it's supposed to happen. Give me some cute colors and stuff, and just roll with it. Okay. Roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I could tell. I'm like, damn, that shit been in my face like a lot more than usual on social media. When I see some more than a few times, I be like, oh, okay, spirit. Anyway. My spirit, my higher self be like, girl, you know you supposed to be doing something, right? And you ain't fucking doing it, So anyway, we've still got a lot of retrogrades going on right now. So still reviewing. Baby, I can't. Let me tell you something. When we get to November, 20-something-ish, baby, I cannot fucking wait because, can we not? Ew. I know it's significant, it's important, especially if we supposed to be the leaders, we supposed to be the new people, but good Lord, can we not? Can you ease up just a smidge? Just a smidge. Okay. Jesus. Okay. But yeah, we retrograde, y'all. Reviewing, slowing down, making you think, making you reanalyze your plans and your ways and your path, right? And your journey in a whole. The sun right now is very busy. It is in Libra. It is sextile the moon in Leo. It's conjuncting Mercury in, Mercury in Libra as well. It is squaring Mars in Cancer. It is trining Uranus in Taurus. It is opposing Neptune in Pisces, and it is trining Pluto in Capricorn retrograde. From what I see here, there's a lot of balance being restored, people seeking and searching for some sort of stability or yearning and seeing what makes them feel more secure and stable. There's a need for patience and insight. Also, the need to balance where you come in these situations spiritually and physically, with Uranus as well as Mars. And then there is the need to follow your intuition in terms of how you feel versus what you know to be true. Lots of secrets coming up, things being exposed here about relationships, about, how people truly feel. You see that, Sun and Libra opposing Neptune. You see that what Offset is. He showed the world how he motherfucking felt. Bitch, you couldn't say shit to me. Okay? Bitch, just okay. The thing about a really kind person that take a lot of shit is when we be done taking shit, it be like, oh my God, she's so mean, she's so brash, she's so no, bitch. Bitch, I've been dealing with these for a very long time. And lashing the fuck out is what's on the menu right now. And I just feel like, why you say that? Ew. Because she kept it cute for the most part. And I'm just like, why would you? Okay. In an effort to demean her and oh, you just like everybody else. Boy, if you don't get your ass back, oh, no, ma'am. So yeah, you see it, right? People feelings, true feelings is getting exposed. The Sun in Trine and Pluto in Capricorn, you getting that extra pop for being able to work through your issues, work enough to shed things that don't serve you within relationships and partnerships. So the Sun is busy today. Moon, not so much. The Moon in Leo is sextile Mercury in, what I say, Libra, 6 degrees, squaring Venus. Venus is also still working in Scorpio. Then we got it opposing Pluto in Capricorn. So while it might not be very busy, the places are significant. How you think, how you feel, how you relate to others, your love, how you are dealing with change and endings from your shadows, from your past life. So that 9 degrees with that Pluto in Capricorn, shit, a lot of things are close. Cycles are closing out, and rightfully so. Like I said, I'm if y'all with me, shit, you feel me? Let's wrap this shit up by 5. Good Lord, oh my Jesus, with the lessons. Okay, Mercury in Libra is trining Uranus in Taurus at 5 degrees. It's opposing Neptune in Pisces retrograde at 4 degrees. It's trining Pluto in Capricorn retrograde at 2 degrees. Again, heavy change, transformation energy, trying to find balance between what you know and what you feel. Also, again, having the patience to go through the rebirth process and process your emotions and your feelings, and how you're moving forward. Mars in Cancer is trining Saturn in Pisces retrograde at 1 degree. So you're working, you got a little bit of gusto. You might be shifting, the narrative around your home and your family, things you hold near and dear to you so you can create something new. Jupiter in Gemini is squaring Saturn in Pisces retrograde 6 degrees. So there is some sort of disharmony here in terms of speaking how you feel and thinking and your thoughts, how your true blues, you feel me? That first thought. I used to be like, shit, you gonna catch that first thought, that unfiltered thought, and you're not gonna like that shit. That's what's going on right now. So, Uranus and Taurus is sextile Neptune in Pisces retrograding at 1 degree. It is also trining Pluto in Capricorn retrograding at 2 degrees. Creating new things, new timelines for yourself. Also, the shift and the transformation, lots of ego deaths, lots of things happening, so that you can have this beautiful harvest, right? Giving you the bit of patience and intuition that you need. So follow that first thought. Follow your intuition. Maybe not saying exactly what you think today, But, if your intuition telling you to do some shit, then, hey, roll with it, baby. Neptune in Pisces is retrograding sextile Pluto in Capricorn at 1 degree. Did I say that? The nodes are retrograding. They stay in and out. Good God. My mind playing tricks on me, baby. Aries energy. Don't let people play in your face either. It is opposing the sun in Libra at 1 degree. A lot of delulu for shoo is being exposed. Trining the moon in Leo at 2 degrees. It is opposing Mercury in Libra at 4 degrees. It's Canucks Venus in Scorpio at 0 degrees. It is squaring Mars. Good God, the nodes are busy today. The nodes and the sun. So that's exposure, that's ego, that's your higher self and your shadow self. Ooh, they busy today, baby. Canucks, like I said, Venus in Scorpio is 0 degrees, squaring Mars in Cancer at 6 degrees. Also opposing Lilith in Libra at 3 degrees. Baby, your higher self and your past self, your future self and your past self are at war today. Your ego is taking a hit. Yeah. Today. And how do you curve that shit? Okay. How do you work with your ego in a transmutative, positive way? If transmutative is even a word. Anyway. Lilith in Libra is conjuncting the sun in Libra at 4 degrees. It is also sextile the moon in Leo at 0 degrees with her miss ass. It is squaring Mars in Cancer at 3 degrees. Don't even trip. Y'all know Leos be liking the gossip. They like a little tea. And baby, Lilith in Libra is working right with theirs to expose anything that you thought you fucking buried. Anyhow you truly feel, baby, it's giving very much tea, baby. I just been swiping up on my social media like, oh my God, messy, messy, messy. Chiron is also retrograding still. It's in Aries. Yeah, people giving y'all their first thought right now. They ain't even thinking before they act. You know what I'm saying? I, for one, am very proud of myself. As a Mercury in Aries, I am so fucking proud of myself. Ooh, I feel accomplished. I feel real grown right now. Because, baby, the old me. No stone left unturned, like, period, point blank. But I like a little bit of shock value these days. Anyway, Chiron in Aries is sextile Jupiter and Gemini is 0 degrees. So how you feel, like your struggle, things you struggle with, you being given the confidence to work through that and deal with that. But it is showing up and it's showing out in your motherfucking face at this particular point. As I've been having my little chats with y'all these past couple days, I be getting to an hour real fucking quick. I'm trying to not let that diminish the reading, okay? I promise. We're going to get to the reading. Let me just go and thank Papa for opening these roads for me right quick fast. And thank you so much for covering and protecting me as I go on this journey with the collective. Thank you so much for giving me clarity and discernment and guidance and, hey, making peace with what it is so we can move forward, baby. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate the gift. I honor it. I respect it. I love it so much. I don't mind being able to chit-chat with y'all. You feel me? It be sometimes like, damn, but it's all good. It's all good. I'd rather know than not know. Fuck the bullshit. Okay? So thank y'all for that. Yeah, Papa, what do y'all have for us today? What do we need to know? I'm not in the business of being willfully fucking blind these days, so some days I'll be like, shit, just let me know what's up so I can know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? More people like, I'm scared of that tarot. I don't want to know shit. I want to motherfucking know. I want to know, baby. I'm trying to know so we ain't got to live out this timeline again, baby. Can we not? Can we not? So, okay. Which one would you choose? I tell you what. What's going on with the past, Papa? Tell me something good. Okay, some tower has been avoided here. The big house in reverse, present. 2 of knives in the upright. Tell me about the collective. Ooh, dealing with a little bit of my enemies, my enemies. Like, all y'all bitches, my enemies. Y'all remember that song? 10 of Knives in reverse. Lots of knives energy. Tell me about the near future, please. 5 of Coins in the upright. So you're definitely going to be receiving some help. You're going to be able to get over this hump. You are transitioning as we speak. Tell me about the overall justice here. Dr. Buzzard in the upright. So there is some justice being served. Fairness here. Libra energy. So I have heavy fire, heavy air. Heavy air. We're looking for stability. We are on the way to it. Okay, your ancestors, your elevated ancestors, your spirit team in general is helping you out. I know we had the discussion about was our spirit, like was I, and that's gonna be very specific. Like I said, I be getting downloads and I be like, shit, I better tell y'all about this. But there are some ancestors in your timeline, even if they elevated. Let me also point that out. They ain't really we or not very comfortable with you walking the walk that you walking. So when you be asking for certain things in this realm, just know who you asking for help from. That's what I'm fucking saying. And if they're not supportive in that endeavor, politely, respectfully, ask them to step back for a bit, as you get things together in that realm. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't want to serve no disrespect, but, if you the first and you the only, you might get a little bit of resistance. Anyway, where's this tower that was avoided from the past? So there was some sort of tower avoided with 9 of Baskets in reverse. Maybe you felt like you didn't get your wish fulfillment. Like they say, sometimes rejection is God's protection. Clarify. Yeah, there were some secrets. There's some things you didn't fucking know. Par card in the upright. Cancer energy. What was the secrets? Ooh, something that would have caused some sort of judgment here. Them bones. That's heavy energy from the past. So it's some secrets from the past. That maybe you had to reflect on. You would have been called to judgment for confirmation. So you avoided this tower. You felt like this shit was a loss. You felt like you didn't get this wish fulfillment, but secretly judgment is being called on these particular energies. Tell me more. I'm invested. Yeah, whatever it is, Spirit said you got some sort of victory. You won these, baby. Yeah, you won these. 6 of Sticks in the upright. Judgment is being called. Yeah. Maybe people was judging what you decided to do. Tell me about the 6 of Sticks. Somebody in their feelings about it. Hold on. You avoided a tower by not getting some sort of wish fulfillment here. Secretly, people were judging you. They were judging your goals and your aspirations. Maybe they were saying that you were not there. Mother of Baskets, you were crazy. You were all in your feelings. This is not something. Yeah, it definitely got to do with what you do for a living or what you're aspiring to do. That 6 of Sticks to that 8 of Coins. Yeah. So the tables you ain't sitting at, the people you not dealing with anymore, you feeling like, oh, that didn't work out to me. But people are judging your success and what you're doing. They calling your ass crazy. They saying you not there in the head, they're very much in their feelings. So not being accepted at this table actually was a blessing for you. You feel me? Because you was never gonna be approached from a real space. Tell me about the 10 of Knives in reverse. So you're going to, you're dealing with a lot of betrayal and enemies here. This is a cycle that has continued in your timeline. Why is that? Because these people want to stop you from moving forward with something. They trying to end this shit. They trying to stop you from going through to this rebirth, this cycle that you're going through. They don't really want to see you do that shit. Like your enemies, they want to keep this cycle going. They want to keep betraying you. Okay. I got what they're saying now. So with that two of knives, maybe you couldn't see, or you still kind of blind. You don't know everything. Like I said, you're approaching things from a more spiritual perspective this season. You seeing with your spiritual eyes, and these people, they were going to keep betraying you simply because they wanted to stop you from going through this rebirth. They wanted to stop you from ending out these cycles with them. Scorpio could be significant. Cancer could be significant. Earth signs could be significant. Yeah. So everything else is in the right. So two of knives. Tell me presently, what is it that we're not seeing? So we got a father of knives here, an air sign masculine, but he's in the upright. What about him? There's some wheel of fortune here. Some destiny here. Somebody's strategizing. Somebody's working on some sort of wheel of fortune. Looks like you've released yourself. You're free. You're no longer stuck. Gullah Jack in reverse to the Pisces energy. So you may have been... People don't know that you're working or what it is you're doing. And that's causing you to have a better outcome because they can't hold you up. They can't trap your ass. They can't destroy it because they don't fucking know. Yeah, these people were trying to stop your plans. Seven of Knives in reverse. They was trying to stop your plans. It's because they felt like maybe you was making a bad decision, or again, they trying to stop your movement forward. Because you would become the empress, the big queen here. Yeah. They ain't want you to see that. They ain't want you to make these decisions. Aries could be significant because of what you would become at the end of the day. So whether they was doing this subconsciously or not, either way, the spirit intention is to hold you down. You know what I'm saying? They want to stop you. Tell me about this Five of Coins in the upright. There's going to be an offer for assistance here, but we got the Two of Sticks in the reverse. To the Seven of Baskets, indicating that somebody's going to come through and try to help you. But there has been some sort of clarity here, some sort of realization about a loss of progress or partnership. Let me get some more on that. Yeah, someone's a hidden enemy here. Seven of Sticks in reverse. That you're fighting energies that are not revealing themselves to your face. This could be family. Ten of Baskets in reverse. Somebody's causing you instability. They don't want you to get those dreams realized. Spirit is saying with the Six of Knives, it returned to this energy, especially to this Father of Baskets in reverse. This water sign masculine. Yeah, somebody's going to try to manipulate you emotionally and to returning. And Spirit is saying this is not a wise move for you. These people see you moving to your Ten of Coins. They see that. So, let me go back. Yeah, you come to the realization that there's a lot of people you should be partnering with. It's a lot of people trying to stop your progress. And with you fighting, Spirit saying maybe you shouldn't waste your energy on these people anymore either. And returning to this and continuing to consider this is just not a wise move any longer. You're headed to stability. You're headed to some sort of legacy for yourself, that you're able to pass on, and you don't need to be bothered with these energies. You don't need to be nurturing these energies anymore. Yeah. You're getting some sort of help. Again, I feel like spiritually though, more than physically. I'm seeing more spiritual work here going on, more in the either worlds. Yeah. Maybe you're seeing the brighter side of things. You see things getting better, because you realize what's slowing down your progress. You realize who's slowing down your progress. But overall, there's justice coming here. And it's because, possibly with the Son of Sticks, fire sign masculine energy, younger energy here. The sun is the page, so it's like that first thought. So some sort of action that you've taken, maybe you are independently doing something, because you stepping out on your own to be different. You now are going to receive justice for these things, these spiritual crimes that these people have committed on you, trying to end you, trying to stop you from doing what you came here to do. Ooh, that's the word. Let's see what the back of the deck say. Yeah, Five of Knives in the reverse. It's a lot going on because people have invested in your demise, your ending, fucking you over. And there's a lot of gossip going on right now because you seem to be balancing things quite well, despite what has gone on, despite the level of abuse that you've experienced. There is a mother of sticks here that is very committed, very focused on doing some sort of magic or creating some sort of Black Hermit here, creating some sort of trauma. There's a lot of manipulation going on with an air sign feminine here. She's a mother of knives in reverse. Your relationship with this person is not equal give and take. This is a taker. Mother of coins in the reverse. Daughter of coins in an effort to slow you down and stop you. If you attach to this person, this would not be your smartest move. They're going to stop you. They don't want you to think for yourself. Ooh. I swear, y'all, sometimes you got to wonder. Now, tell me about what the guys know about the past. So, there is a high priestess in reverse here. Taurus could be significant. That is a betrayer. She's a liar. Ace of Swords. Somebody lied to you here. This high priestess lied to you about some sort of family legacy or fortune. Yeah, so due to this betrayal, the 10 of coins came out like twice. So, Now, what was the lie? Y'all seen there was a secret here. We want to dig. Whatever the lie was, it could have been about a 9 of wands. Maybe she lied to you because she knew you would try to protect yourself from them. She lied because she knew you would call judgment. And, she seems to have lost some sort of control here. So there is a King of Wands also that is in regret. So somebody's plans did something, they planned something, and now they're in regret. They're in regret. Why are they in regret? Because they've been exposed. The moon in reverse. They know you know. Tell me about the present. So there's an end of stagnation. It seems like there's some sort of offer here. We got the death card twice. Ooh, somebody's going to hand you an offer. They want to end something here. Scorpio, very heavy. Somebody's going to hand you an offer to end something. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you've healed, and it looks like you got a lot of little options, or maybe this causes what is these? Oh, okay, I see what's going on. So presently, again, somebody's trying to figure out how they're going to end some sort of stagnation for themselves. And they realize they have to basically come in and end things for you. They have to end this transformation. So by them, your new start, you healing, causes a dilemma for them because, see, it takes their confidence, it takes their strength at the end of the day with the strength card in reverse. Yeah, this causes a tower for these people. Transfer of energy, baby. Tell me about the collective. So there's an Emperor in reverse here. Aries could be significant. That is going to try to return to the Six of Swords. Tell me something I don't know. And they're going to be very passionate about making this move towards you. But it looks like there's an Empress in reverse energy here that is going to be exposing them, or that has there's some sort of exposure here. So they want to stop some sort of leap of faith. And they're being very strategic. They've got a plan. So maybe they're coming towards you to turn you into the Empress in reverse. They're coming to you to destabilize you because they're afraid. They know they want to stop you from exposing something about them. That's been the energy the whole time. Anyway, they strategizing. They planning. They want to stop some sort of conflict here. They want to stop some sort of ending to their games. And this Wheel of Fortune, Spirit is saying they want to stop something. So if you get this Wheel of Fortune, they want to slow down on something. Page of Pentacles in reverse to the Four of Swords in reverse. They made a decision here. They will be traveling towards you. Yeah. They feel like they're working on something. They made a decision to work on something. Maybe they gave some sort of offer without thinking it through. They want to try to work on something, but this person just needs help because justice is being served for this collaboration that they did, and they know something. They know that they're trapped. This King of Pentacles. So they trying to work some shit out. Bib. Yeah. So they gonna offer a Page of Cups, an apology, an olive branch. Ooh. Between now and the motherfucking eclipse, y'all, be mindful of people returning into your energy, because everybody got their own reasons, but none of it plays to your fucking benefit. Okay? Near future, please. Yeah, this isn't about a new start. This, with Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Spirit is saying do not start a new beginning in terms of working with these people. This is about a fight. This is about a battle of the wits. Somebody's fighting to end some sort of like burden. 10 of Wands in the reverse. It's this King of Cups. Yeah, this King of Cups and this Queen of Wands. Don't move without thinking. Somebody's the Hermit in reverse, a Virgo. Ooh. Yeah, there's exposure happening here. Ooh, that's all I get. Exposure. The Sun in reverse, hiding. There's some sort of exposure. Somebody's being outed and they don't want to be seen for the things, the negative things they've done and the trauma that they caused, that you may have walked away from. So they're going to try to come offer some sort of cup, because this is not how they planned it. Oh yeah, at all. This is not how they planned shit. So they want to like create another narrative, and this is going to basically end up with you in the Four of Wands in the reverse energy and the Queen of Pentacles. There they go with that shit again. Yeah, they don't want that cycle to end, the world in reverse. But you kind of see, the blinders are ripped off. You see how they come in, Knight of Swords in reverse. And Spirit is saying, yeah, they're trying to slow down your progress by keeping you in your feelings, especially about your stability and getting what you desire. This victory here that they're trying to have is going to come with them trying to balance things out. That's sad. Just so you don't continue to work on what you're working on. Tell me about the overall energy. Yeah, this is all, somebody wants justice, or you're getting justice. You're going to be getting justice for some sort of action that someone took to keep you bound and keep you stuck. Could be a Pisces involved, a Libra, or an Aquarius. So Spirit says do not believe anything that these people say. They're in bad spirits. They're not doing any things that are morally correct. Don't believe shit this Taurus or this Aquarius got to say. They're only trying to slow down your progress. And then this is leaving you out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles. Bye. Somebody's very worried. Ooh, what they worried about, Spirit? Okay, I'll bite. They worried about you taking some sort of action and growing and building something new. Yeah, this Queen of Swords. Um, somebody's upset. They don't want you to see. They don't. Ooh, detaching. See, you detaching yourself from these people slows down whatever they had planned. Ooh, let's see what the oracle got to say. Somebody's determined to adapt. You can't protect. Remember, these people, you weren't protected. You weren't safe where you were. Stay determined to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see what it is. You know what I'm saying? It might not be favorable, but at least, like I said, better to know than not to fucking know. Blissful ignorance ain't a bitch ass. Ain't never done a bitch ass favor for us. Okay? Something wisdom in reverse to transform. Stupid. Somebody. Yeah. Somebody's stupid. Somebody did something dumb and they trying to change the narrative. Yeah, they trying to change it because what's being revealed is lack their energy is bad, and their bad energy won't be a mystery to people. Ooh, yeah, they're scared that people are gonna believe what you have to say because people trust you. Ooh. Tell me about the collective. Yes, cunning in reverse, fear. Yeah. This person, yeah, they're trying to come in truth. They don't want to be cunning because they're afraid of your power. They're afraid of your power. They're afraid you're going to be able to defend yourself by exposing their secrets. You get a victory. You get a win. Near future, somebody is losing patience because you are at peace. You're at peace. And somebody's losing patience. So they're going to come towards you, hunt. And it's not going to be in the face of love, okay? Hate. It's hate. But, yeah, they're going to pretend like they care because they want to keep some shit going. Death in reverse. Tell me, overall, heal. We got to do the work to heal. Stay inspired. Nice. Heal something so they can work. They're inspired to disguise themselves. Disguise to trick in reverse. You don't follow your instincts. Your freedom. Yeah. This is, you seem to have freed yourself from these people. So, they don't want you to follow your instincts. Your freedom. In your freedom, see, you're working on something. And, yeah, Spirit wants you to stay to yourself. Collaborate in reverse. Stay confident. You know what I'm saying? Do not collaborate with these people. You need to work freely. You need to be working by yourself at this point. People are going to try to come heal something because they want to make sure they're working. They see you're inspired, like you're working on yourself. And they're going to try to disguise, wear a sort of mask. But Spirit says, do not be tricked, They're not they're going to try to play with your instincts. They're going to try to play with your mind. Ooh, this is about, bitch say, I know why the cage birds sing around this motherfucker. Period. Okay? You know too much. You know too much. And if you talk about your experiences in any shape, form, this threatens. Like I told y'all the other day, they're very foundation. They're being confirmation. So these people are going to be trying to work to switch that narrative up. They just want a victory. You know what I'm saying? They just want to win. They're afraid of your power, though. So, again, be mindful because they're going to try to defend themselves so you keep their secrets, at the end of the day. That's crazy. Ooh, baby. From now through Tuesday, even after, I wouldn't fuck with nobody from my past that I had to let go of for any type of negative reasons. Now, thank you for your apology, but access is still denied. Thank you, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't deal with this shit at all. Because the intentions are bad. They're just trying to change how, the narrative looks. You know what I'm saying? How it looks. They're concerned. That's what that is. Confirmation. They're concerned with how it all looks. That's all that shit is. So, be mindful of that kind of energy right now because these people ain't no good. This is a preservation of an energy. This is very nefarious. This is dark. They know they bad people, and they don't want the world to know that they bad people. They don't want anybody to know they're bad people, and you, my bad, and you succeeding, you leveling up is like a testimony to their darkness. Y'all remember I was telling y'all that the other day. These messages coming back through, so people will be coming back, obviously, either to change the narrative, to try to make you look bad and make themselves look like the victim, You know how they do. So be mindful, okay? But that's my word, y'all. Pray somebody got whatever they needed out of this reading. And, if you need a more personal, detailed situation, hit me up. I do have available appointments. It is donation-based. Today I do have donation-based readings open today. So hit me up. Click the link in my bio. I do have openings. But I love you guys, and I appreciate y'all for staying down till we come up and beyond, period. But we'll chat soon. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. Bye.